What a lovely evening before Christmas. Ah, what a lovely hot chocolate. I love hot chocolates in the winter times. I suppose it's the 21st. I better write Santa my Christmas letter. What I want for Christmas. Maybe some blocks. I don't know. Let's write it down. I wonder what Santa is doing this time of year. He's probably preparing all the presents, getting everything ready. Probably trying to defuel and all those cookies and milk that he's going to have to drink. Good old Santa. Giving us all our presents. What would I want on my Christmas list for Santa to prepare for all his elves to do? Oh, my dear friend. How are we? I apologise for the early inconvenience of my arrival. Santa, I was just writing you my Christmas list. What brings you so early? Oh, you see, dear boy. I'm running out of cookies. And this Christmas is going to be so terrible without all the cookies. I cannot fuel my elves to make all the presents and save Christmas in time. You see, it's the 21st and they should be rearing to go, but they are just so hungry. I've only got one more cookie, my boy. This is the last cookie. But Santa, whatever are we going to do if that is the last cookie? I fear that it's not going to be good if we do not get any more cookies. How can we save Christmas? That's why I need your help. Maybe I have an idea. What if we build a place to build cookies? You know, I have a friend that's ginger and maybe some bread. What if some gingerbread? Gingerbread cookies? Would that work, Santa? Would that fuel the elves to save Christmas? My dear boy. My dear boy. If you can save Christmas with some gingerbread cookies, I would be ever so thankful. I will get you whatever you want on your Christmas list this year. I just need to save Christmas. I'm going to head back to the elves now. Try and get them in shape until the cookie delivery arrives. Give me a signal when the cookies arrive. Please, hurry. It's not long until Christmas. I will be seeing you now. I look forward to hearing from you. But Santa, I have one more question. But where does he go? He left in quite a hurry. That means we, ourselves, must hurry. Oh, goodness. Oh, look at this. This is lovely and snowy and Christmassy. I like it. I think this will be a perfect place for a cookie factory. I really like it here. This is really nice. We have not built anywhere outside a plains biome. So this will be a really fun Christmassy episode building in the snowy biome. I think to start our little cookie empire that we are going to be building, I'm going to flatten out some of this land. So let's quickly do that now. Wonderful. Look, it is looking a little bit more better to work with and manage. So we can get a little start on making our gingerbread house to make our cookie factory. Are we ready, everybody? Let's get on into it. Here we are in front of our gingerbread house. This is the first build of 2 that I want to do for this little Christmas holiday place. We need to build gingerbread. We need lots of Christmas cookies because Santa is running out and he needs to fuel up the elves. We've only got a couple of days to save Christmas, but we will get that done. I love this place. This is just going to be a big old gingerbread house. In fact, this is actually a build I made many years ago. Up on screen right now is a screenshot that I took of building this house on an SMP that I was on with some of my friends. This was an old world, and for a Christmas build, I wanted to do this gingerbread. Hello? Okay, bye. Yes, so I built this gingerbread house in a very old, it was a couple years ago, maybe like 2021, maybe 2022. Fun SMP world. I really love that world. This is it reimagined a little bit. I've slightly changed some of the things. Like, we've got the new little lanterns, and I think they just look fantastic as little colored lights across. You know, we've got the green, we've got the blue, we've got the warm red, orange. No, it's more of a yellow. But it looks nice. It looks nice along the tinsel. And I love these windows. These look really nice. So I am happy. I've changed up the front door. This was inspired by BOO's door on the Hermitcraft server. I think it's really nice. The red obviously is very Christmassy, very warm mahogany, but using the wall blocks here make it look really nice to have like a thicker indent of a wall. And then we've got the nice window, which I just think works, you know? It's a window. At the minute, the interior is pretty bland. We're going to decorate this up to be like a nice little Christmassy house. Lovely and cozy in here. But now that we've built an old classic build for myself, there's a little bit of a nostalgia for me. We need a factory. We actually need the factory. So we are going to build a nice cookie, very similar gingerbread style house over here. I think we need a little gingerbread cookie factory, and I'm thinking we build something similar, like a build similar to here, with a nice cookie furnace in the middle, and then we'll have like a nice long garage where we can cut down and chop all the cookies into place, and then underneath we'll do all the fun redstone bits to get the cookie factory actually working. And hopefully at the end of this video we will be producing lots of cookies, because the elves are hungry and Santa must feed them. And then we've got some little other bits to decorate this place. I think we need a Christmas tree here. We need to give Santa a warm welcome as he comes to collect his cookies. So without further ado, I think we're going to get on to building the actual cookie factory next. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go! Okay, look at this place. This place is looking awesome. I love it. It is a gingerbread little village. Well, it's a small village. It's only consisting of 2 houses, but that's okay. I think it looks really nice. I love this build. This is purely brand new. This was a classic. We mentioned this. I built this before in an SMP a long time ago, but this is new. This is cool. I love the idea of this being like a little workshop. We're going to take a quick look into it, and then we will get onto the redstone, because there is a lot of fun redstone that we need to do for this thing. We have got an assortment of different things in here. We have got our little dough bread cookie making station here. This is where they're gonna make all the dough, get it all gooey on the workstation, get it all nice and lovely. We then take it into here where we keel it up, we cook it all up. This is the big furnace, which I really like the chimney that comes out of the roof. I think it looks lovely using this lovely bricks. I love bricks. I've really been loving, not bricks, sorry, mud bricks. You got to add the mud because it's different, but I've been really loving them. I think they look beautiful, man. They look so nice. And then over here we can obviously cut our cookies into their gingerbread shape if we so desire, to make them look very nice and appealing. So we've almost done our project. We are almost ready for Santa Claus to come and collect the cookies. However, it's all well and good this place looking beautiful. We have not got the cookie making machines ready, and that is what we are going to do now. You see, under the workstation we have got this here. This is our little kitchen, and we are going to be making the cookies in here, I think. And to start with, we want ourselves area to put our wheat producing farm. So we'll do it here. I think this will be the better angle. Dig this out very quickly. So that should be enough room. Now what we want to do is we want to start with a piston here, the lever there, and then we need to put our observers in. So we want this one. Oh, we need to go behind it. We got this observer here. We want this observer here, and then we're going to piston that one up, and it should now be ticking. So with that, we want observer up like that. Boom, and that one is now pulsating. You can see that it's making an infinite loop, and it's all pulsating. Put dirt there, make a quick hoe because we didn't bring one. Boom, and then we can slap water in there. So this is where we will put the wheat. The wheat will go there. The water is keeping it hydrated and all nice. Now we need to finish how to make this fast and automated. Dispensers, boom, boom, and boom. Piston, and we put the piston there. Redstone dust, redstone dust. Now, hypothetically, this should now work. Yeah, it works. We did it. So, what we need to do is we need to fill these up with bone meal. Boom. There we go. So, we've got the bone meal, and we now need a seed. And then what we can do is we stick that there, and then... Oh. There we go. It did it. It grew. There we go. We're now getting wheat. So, that worked. That works really nicely. So there we go, we've got 5 wheat from that, and it grows quite quickly, and it's so compact. Look at this, it takes up no room at all. Boom, there we go. So we've got the wheat room. The wheat room is so small. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to actually make the cookie crafting station. You see, I want a lot of this to be kind of manual, so we're going to collect the wheat, but then I want us to like move it to a next post where we input. So it almost feels like it is slightly manual, but it's not manual. A lot of it becomes automatic in a minute, which we will do with this, where it's going to automatically go upstairs, which actually we might do now. So this is our line. This is quite important, but we now need to make it automated. So this is where we're going to have the actual wheat making machine. So let's break this one out like we did the last one. So we want a auto crafter here. This will be making our cookies. We will press these in and these in. Hopper 1, hopper 2. Then want a comparator going in. Arrange our blocks like this. Redstone torch, redstone torch, redstone torch. And then we should have redstone, 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 redstone. Fantastic. Now, that hypothetically should now work. We have got a lot of wheat there, not wheat there. We want cocoa beans there. And that will now give us cookies. Now, hypothetically, if I stick... So, we'll do cocoa beans in this side. That'll go into there. I did something wrong. I think I know what I did wrong. There we go. It's making cookies. We're making cookies. We need to stop. We need to stop. We need to stop. So it makes cookies. It works. Oh my god, we've already got 2 stacks of cookies. We are saving Christmas today, ladies and gentlemen. We are saving Christmas. Okay, so what do we need to do next? We need the system to get it into this. So we're going to have all our cookies come along into here. Okay, so we made this look a little bit nicer. It looked like more like a table design. We had to like hide it a little bit, but we had to keep it a little bit exposed, but that's fine, we can cope with that. So here is where we are going to want the hoppers going into our tubes, and then we go hopper, 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 boom, hopper like that. Okay, so we got a nice little hopper tube. I don't mind it. I'm not too fussed. I think this is meant to be an industrial area, so I do not mind it looking like this. And then we just need to add a clock into the tubings, and then that loops round to here. And now should hopefully send stuff up. So if we add in our materials, in this one we add in a wheat, start making cookies. There we go, we're batching some cookies. They should hopefully be going upstairs. Look at that. It is now in our little cookie depository. Our cookie furnace is now working. I love this place. Oh, this is so cool. So, we've almost got everything finished going on down here. We have got the wheat farm over here. There we go. Just a little bit of decorating. I might add a little bit more in a little bit, but that looks fine. So I think it's done making cookies. I think we've run out of material. And that is because we need to get more cocoa beans, because we cannot leave it how it is at the minute. The cocoa beans are all sat up here. This place, oh my goodness, is a mess. Yay! There we go. So we've got the cocoa bean little section looking pretty nice, pretty dandy. Just fine. Look, they're already growing very quickly. What we will do is we will stick the rest of the cocoa beans in here, seeing as we do not need them, but Santa Claus does. Okay, fantastic. So our little kitchen is looking very nice and very cool. But before we call Santa along to come and collect all our cookies that we are going to be making for him very soon, we should probably get the interiors of these places done. I mean, they're not looking great at all. They're empty. So, we've got 2 last things on our project. We will get the interiors done on these builds, make them look really nice, because they are, of course, a cozy gingerbread house, and they must be delightful. And then, we are going to wrap up by finishing this little courtyard area. I'm thinking we have a beautiful Christmas tree in the middle, just to really get Santa excited to come and collect his cookies, because it is Christmas after all, and we should be decorated very nicely. So, without further ado, let's get on into the decorating. Merry Christmas, it is indeed. Our cookie factory, our little gingerbread town is finished. It is raring to go. You can see behind me we've got this beautiful Christmas tree that you've just seen. This place is awesome. We've got some candy canes here. Oh, there is a lot of stray. Stay away. Really do love this place. This place is so fantastic. Got the beautiful houses we've all checked out. I've added some snowmen here, and I've added some little flower pots and pots all along the place because I think it looks nice. This place is all bustling and ready to go. I love it. It is awesome in here. I love this tree, by the way. I've been seeing a lot of like festive build ideas on like Instagram and stuff, and so I you know, this is one that I magpied. Same with the snowmen. These are beautiful designs. I really like them. They look so cute. We're gonna make our way in to the cookie factory because Santa Claus will be here very soon, and we need to supply him with the cookies so we can save Christmas. Otherwise those elves are not ready to make all the toys to spread the Christmas joy. So far in the kiln we've got so many cookies. That is a lot of cookies, but we could do with some more. Let's go downstairs quickly. Go down to the kitchen. Here we are. Oh, here we go. We got so many cocoa beans that we can harvest. Awesome, there we go. So, got just over a stack. And let's stick these all into here. And then we need to get some wheat going. So, we're going to quickly use the wheat farm. I love this thing. I love this little area down here. Right, let's turn it on. And grow. There we go. Well, there we go. We've done all the wheat, which isn't a bad. We've used all the bone meal, but we got 3 stacks almost, so not bad. And in that time, we got a couple of more cocoa beans that have just finished ripening up, which is very handy. We can add a couple more into the chest over here. Right, let's dunk all of these in here. Cookie machine is rearing and ready to go. It is producing. Ah! Oh! One thing, I haven't built in a snow biome in a very long time. This is the one thing I don't like about them. It's the strays. Right, is the kiln going? The kiln is going. Let's go! We've got cookies, so I suppose we better start getting ready to call Santa in because we're going to feed his elves. I suppose with all the cookies baking, we better give Santa a call. Get him coming on down to our gingerbread factory, and he can feed the elves. Santa! Your cookies are baking! Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas, everyone! Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! That must be Santa! He's here! Oh, goodness! What was that crash? Oh dear, I think that's Santa out back. Ho, 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 ho! Dear boy, you must really get a better parking lot. But I love what you've done with the place. It's magnificent. Why, thank you, Santa. I assume you got my welcome call to come down to the gingerbread factory, of course. We've got a significantly large amount of cookies baking right now. Oh, I must say I could smell them from a mile away. They smell absolutely gorgeous. The ginger added, and you can smell the cocoa beans in them. You've given them some chocolate chips, which I must say I do fondly like. My elves, they will be so much impressed. Well, Santa, I can assure you, we've got quite the selection of cookies. I must say, there are so many cookies. There should more than enough to feed your elves for the next couple of days to the run-up to Christmas, so you can get all the toys ready and finished handing out to the good boys and girls. Well, the elves will absolutely love this. I'm going to take them all now. Don't mind me, I'm just going to help myself to the cookies. Now, Santa, I have one question to ask you. I must ask, am I on the good list this year? Good list, well, I suppose we'll leave it up to fate, dear boy. You will find out in a couple of days on Christmas Day if you are in fact on the good list. Right, now I must hurry. There's not long before Christmas. What you have done around here, Chaz, are absolutely fantastic. Now, I will bring the cookies back to my elves, and Christmas will be saved. You have saved Christmas, and I must thank you very much. Gift that I can give you before I go, and that is that everyone watching should subscribe and like the video, because without your help, we wouldn't have saved Christmas. So thank you. And a Merry Christmas. Now, Chazza, that's your present. Goodbye. I'll be seeing you, Chazza! I'll be seeing you! Well, just like that, Christmas has been saved for another year. Boy, I love Christmas. At least we've got a nice little gingerbread village to get ourselves cozy with and chilling. Oh, ho, ho! I will see you in a couple of days, Chazza! Ho, 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 ho! Christmas has officially been saved. We have put Christmas back on the menu with our cookies. We have fed those good elves over at Santa's workshop very nicely. They should be rearing to go to finish off all of your toys and gifts for this year. And the reindeers, well, they should be fueled and ready, hopefully with a couple of cookies. I'm sure Santa can sort out the carrots to get the reindeers going. But today has been such a fun project. I am truly in love with this place. It is awesome. I love the tree. I love the houses. I love the factory. I love that it's a gingerbread. It's gingerbread. It's such a weird design. It's just fun. It's just been a fun little project, and I hope you have enjoyed. We have, of course, saved Christmas, and I am so happy. I think after all that hard work, we must sit back and relax and enjoy the festive spirits. So, if you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a like and let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. And if you want to see more videos from me and coming into the new year with lots of upcoming builds, projects, and maybe even some challenges coming soon, make sure you subscribe to stay tuned with everything going on. But most importantly, I hope you all have a fantastic and a very Merry Christmas. You all deserve it. Thank you so much for the support over the last year, and thank you for the continuous encouragement, support, and just kind words in every video of this series. It has truly been such a fun project, and I've really enjoyed every minute of it, and I cannot thank you guys truly enough. You guys have been amazing, and I hope you all enjoy the Christmas break. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I just hope you enjoy the time off, relax with your friends and family, and really just have a nice time. So thank you all for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye and Merry Christmas.